From a distance, Greenland appears as an immense, silent expanse of white, an empty, frozen island at the top of the world. But this icy veil conceals a world of secrets, a story of survival, and a future that is deeply intertwined with our own. Tonight we journey beneath the surface, peeling back the layers of ice and time to read the history it has been hiding. From ancient air trapped for millennia to the forgotten ghosts of the Cold War, each secret we uncover raises the stakes, not just for Greenland, but for us all. Far to the northeast of North America, strategically positioned between the Arctic and Atlantic Oceans, lies Greenland. It stands as a sentinel, a colossal landmass whose fate is a barometer for the health of our planet. Its frigid waters are a critical engine for the global ocean conveyor belt, a system of currents that stabilizes climates from Europe to the Americas. What happens here ripples outward. Greenland is the world's largest island, a staggering 2 million square kilometers of rock and ice. To grasp its scale, imagine a landmass bigger than Mexico, more than 3 times the size of Texas, and large enough to contain nearly 10 United Kingdoms. Its ice-free coasts are a dramatic tapestry of deep fjords and rugged mountains, while the interior is dominated by a colossal ice dome. Yet this vast wilderness is home to a resilient population of about 56,000 people, most living in small settlements dotted along the western coast. Roughly 88% are Inuit, the Kalaallit, a people whose culture and traditions are deeply tuned to the rhythms of the sea and the ice. The kayak, the dog sled, and the harpoon are not just historical artifacts, they are emblems of ingenuity and survival, tools that forged a way of life at the edge of the habitable world. At the heart of modern Greenland is its capital, Nuuk. Home to nearly a third of the country's population, it's a vibrant hub of politics, culture, and commerce, where ancient traditions meet contemporary life. Greenland's journey to self-determination has been gradual. As an autonomous territory within the Kingdom of Denmark, it achieved home rule in 1979, which was expanded to a broader Self-Government Act in 2009. Today, while Denmark retains control over foreign affairs and defense, Greenland's government in Nuuk steers its own course on domestic policy, education, and the management of its vast natural resources. But the most dominant feature of this land remains the ice. A shocking fact: about 80% of Greenland is covered by the second largest ice sheet on Earth. In some places, the ice is over 3 kilometers thick. A weight so immense it has pressed the bedrock of the island's interior below sea level, creating a vast hidden basin. This is not static ice. It is a frozen ocean in motion, flowing outward from the center in slow, powerful rivers of ice known as glaciers. The implications of its stability are profound. If the entire Greenland ice sheet were to melt, global sea levels could rise by a catastrophic 7 meters. That's enough to redraw the world map, drowning coastal megacities from Miami to Mumbai and displacing hundreds of millions of people. Vital agricultural deltas and farmlands would be poisoned by salt, triggering a global food systems crisis. The fate of this ice is the fate of our coastlines. Life here is defined by isolation and connection. There are no roads or railways connecting the towns and settlements. Greenland's highway is the sea, a network of ferries and private boats navigating the fjords, and the sky. Small prop planes and helicopters are the lifelines that carry people, mail, and vital supplies between communities. Over land, the choice is between the modern snowmobile and the ancient power of the dog sled. Life is also governed by extreme cycles of light and dark. In the north, summer brings months of 24-hour daylight, the midnight sun casting an ethereal glow over the landscape. Followed by the polar night, a long winter of near-total darkness, where the sun does not rise above the horizon for weeks on end. But this darkness offers its own spectacle. Greenland is one of the best places on Earth to witness the aurora borealis, the northern lights, painting the sky in curtains of green and violet. Buried deep within the ice sheet lies an invaluable archive. Scientists drill cores that contain air older than human civilization, trapped in tiny bubbles from over 100,000 years ago. These cores form one of Earth's most important climate records, a library of atmospheric history written in layers of frozen water. By analyzing the gas, dust, and isotopes within, they reveal the planet's natural climate cycles and show just how rapidly and profoundly we have changed the atmosphere in the industrial age. The land also holds stories of human endeavors won and lost. Around 1,000 years ago, Norse settlers led by Eric the Red established farms and built churches, thriving for centuries before they vanished, their settlements reclaimed by the Arctic. But the Inuit, who arrived in later waves of migration, endured. Their legends, passed down through generations, carry essential wisdom, oral maps for survival at the edge of the world. Deep beneath the ice, another powerful force is at work. Greenland is slowly being pulled apart, as the North American and Eurasian tectonic plates stretch the rock beneath it. This geological activity creates fractures and allows geothermal heat from the Earth's mantle to rise, lubricating the base of the ice sheet and potentially speeding its glaciers toward the sea. In places like the Ilulissat Ice Fjord, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, glaciers crack like thunder, a constant deafening percussion of sea level rise. Each colossal crash is a tangible moment of transformation, ancient ice turning into ocean. The ice also hides more recent secrets. During the Cold War, the US military built hidden bases like Camp Century, a city tunneled under the ice, officially for polar research, but secretly designed to house nuclear missiles. The project was abandoned, but its legacy, including nuclear waste and thousands of tons of pollutants, was left behind, entombed in the ice. As the sheet melts, this buried Cold War waste threatens to reappear. Abandoned settlements from more recent times also haunt the coast. Ghost towns that are echoes of shifting government policies, economic downturns, and the relentless forces of change. But as the ice retreats, it unveils not just the past, but potential futures. The newly exposed land is rich in minerals, including vast, untapped deposits of rare earth elements. These metals are the building blocks of the modern world, essential for our phones, electric vehicle batteries, and the global transition to green energy. For Greenland, this presents a profound dilemma: the opportunity for economic independence versus the risk of damaging one of the planet's last irreplaceable ecosystems. These are choices with global consequences, and that reveals the final, most urgent secret. Greenland's fate and our own are inseparable. The story of this island is a story about all of us. Join us next time as we delve deeper into the heart of Greenland, exploring the vibrant life of its capital, Nuuk, and meeting the people navigating the challenges and opportunities of a changing Arctic. Subscribe to uncover the next layer of the ice.